Jeff, you started out just like me when it came to flipping. This is buying a property, making some repairs and improvements in the properties, and then selling it for a profit. There are a lot of benefits to it as to that it's very easy to understand, and there's a great sum of money. Jeff, can you walk us through some of the pros and cons that you've seen when it came to fix and flips investment strategies?
My story is interesting with fix and flips. I was a mortgage broker doing mortgages for people that were flipping. And I kept looking at my mortgage broker fee versus the seller side of the HUD. And every time I'd do a mortgage on one of them, I'm like, I need to be that guy. That guy's made a lot more money than I did. We ended up buying 5 in one day off a wholesaler. Hard money them all, leveraged them up, did the easiest rehab first so we could just get some cash flow. And in that entity, I think I did 29 in 2 years. And then in other partnerships and investments have probably done another 60 after that. So flipping is fun. It's not really investing. It's trading. I have a blog we did for the REIA that are you an investor? Are you a trader? Like we flip a lot of land. I'm part of a partnership that flips a lot of land. Right. And we aren't really investing in land. We're acquiring land and then we resell it to builders, developers, mainly builders, developers. That's it. Yeah. So, and there's a clear difference there of are you investing or are you trading? Now on the flipping side, there's a lot you need to understand. Particularly, you need to have a detailed talk with your CPA, how you're going to structure it, what entity you're going to structure it in. There's some times that short-term capital gains can eat up most of your profit. So you really need to be cognizant. Again, it's that high-level stuff that you need to examine, which everybody just wants to go do deals. Right. And eventually, the best way I know, I founded and I directed the Real Estate Investment Association here in Southwest Florida. And so I talk to people constantly that are new. And eventually, I always tell them, you got to do one. At some point, you just got to do something. You got to do one because it's really easy to get into analysis paralysis. And then you get on YouTube, and YouTube's this big, wonderful thing of content that most of it isn't accurate. Most of it is, or it was accurate for one little minor deal, but, big picture, probably not valuable information. But with flipping, the number one thing for a flip is what is it worth? Okay, it is so easy to, if you buy a flip thinking it's worth 300 and it's really only worth 265, your margin's gone. Right. So, and wholesalers tend to be some of the most wonderful optimists on the planet. So the best way I know to put it, they're just really optimistic, and I never use the comps, particularly if you're buying from a wholesaler or a realtor. You should run your own comps. You should do your own due diligence. It's nice to particularly run that. And if you're working with somebody who comes up with the same number as you, then that's what I call margin of safety. And you should be working with somebody who would come up with the same number as you. And that's part of finding a good investment real estate agent to find you deals is you really need to have a cup of coffee and sit down and really make sure you're kind of on the same page.